A look at mental health today. Again, last time we talked about taking care of your mental health, ensuring that you're able to dive inside, negotiate with yourself, have a self conversation, and set things in according to priority and attend to them according to their level of importance in your life. So let's continue with this discussion today on mental health, which is also known as mental health disorder. Okay, so these mental health conditions are capable of affecting a person's life, your lifestyle generally. It's capable of affecting your career. It's capable of affecting your thinking. Yes, and the way it creeps in, it's not something that just pounds on you. It comes in, it creeps in gradually that you may not even be able to understand or to notice their presence in your life until you begin to see the effect on your relationship, on your career, on your thinking, on your emotions, your mood, and your level of coordination. Okay, so that is basically what mental health conditions can do to a person's life. So when you keep ignoring their existence, you keep ignoring their presence in your life, they continue to build up. They continue to build up until you begin to notice the effects in your life. And this is when it is now considered as a disorder. Okay, so there are examples of mental health illnesses, lots of them. You might begin to experience depression, you begin to experience anxiety disorder, you're just anxious about everything, about anything. You're always on the edge, you're sweating, you are just disturbed. Anxiety disorder is an example of mental health illness. When you eat too much, there's now a disorder in your eating habit. It can also be an example of mental health disorder. When you have an addictive behavior towards a particular thing, it could be anything. You're now addicted to that thing. You now find yourself in a situation where you now feel that without that thing you cannot survive. That is an example of mental health illness. Okay, so these things are capable of altering a person's life. Whether you believe it or not, the impacts are there, and there are many. Many now fear that, okay, I cannot live without this thing, I cannot do without this thing, the fear of the thing being taken away from you, how am I going to survive, and all that anxiety and all that. These are all examples of mental health um, illnesses. Okay, as human beings, it is possible for people to have mental health concerns, issues that bother you, issues you want to handle, things you want to find answers to that you are unable to, or you are still in the quest of finding answers to those things. It is possible to have these concerns as human beings. But when they begin to go on over a period of time, that they begin to affect your functionality, your ability to function, you begin to break down, you become disorganized, you are now feeling stressed out. That is the presence of a mental health disorder. Okay, so nobody will say as a human being that you don't have mental health concerns, that you don't have things that are bothering you, that you don't have needs that you want to be met, that you don't have something, questions that you want to find answers to. But the issue there is when it now hovers for a very long time, beginning to affect your ability to function, it means there is need to address it. There's need to call for action and find solution, okay? Basically, that is what we have to talk about today. Whether you like it or not, whether you want to accept this reality or not, these concerns are real. They're everywhere around us. They are real. Take care of yourself, okay? You owe that to yourself. You owe yourself a duty of care. So when you exercise this duty of care towards yourself, you'll be able to stand strong and notice those who are around you who also need to be taken care of. See you again.